Hey, welcome guys to a new series I'd like to try. It's called A Game I Never Played, or for short, a GIMP. A GIMP. So today we're playing GTA 5. Yes, I know, this game that's been out for like, what, 7 years? Yeah, we're playing that one today, because I've never played it. I obviously got a few guns and like, a motorcycle you see here to play the game, but like, that's just the essentials so I could actually play. So first off, first criticism with this game is it can't be handled on weaker PCs. So you see Ethan over here struggling to stay on his bike, which is kind of funny for me, because I'm rich and I have all the money I need. I mean, eventually it got so bad I just had to have him as a passenger for me, and we rode off to the sunset together. Ethan discovered his favorite mechanic of the game, which I have to admit is pretty funny, that we even got shot at. But honestly, being completely honest, I love the driving in this game. It's so smooth, it's so nice. If you have a good computer, of course, it's so nice. Like, it's fun to do. I don't mind that missions are like 4 or 5 miles away, because honestly, it's just like calming to just ride the roads, It's a cool game. It's a cool game. Okay, I don't know why I haven't played it sooner, but I did get it free on the Epic Games Store, so I mean, that's a bonus, not having to pay $50 for it. Anyways, we're arriving at the mission, and you can see I have really bad guns, but that doesn't really matter, because these guys, I think they gave us an easy mission. So I get shot at right away. Ethan's computer is still trying to catch up with him, so he'll be with us in a minute. So I have to kind of go in solo here, and honestly, I'm having fun, because it doesn't feel like too much of a challenge, so that kind of sucks. But honestly, I think the levels get harder as they go, because I kind of just like walked through these people. Like, it was so easy. I shouldn't even have to hide. Like, I just like walked right through them. I also kept pulling out my phone, because in another game my phone button is actually my reload button, so if you see me doing that, that's why. I'm not actually trying to make a call mid-killing. But yeah, I took out these guys pretty easy, and then Ethan's gonna join us in a second, finally. I also couldn't find the safe. I was kind of dumb. I walked right by it there. I don't know why I couldn't find the safe. I was so dumb, but there we go. Found it. I had Ethan crack it while I kind of stood watch, because, he's kind of useless with all his lag. It took him a little bit to crack the safe, but I mean, you can't blame him when all he can see is Play-Doh. So he opens the safe finally, we take the cash, we get back on the motorcycle. Honestly, this game would be more enjoyable if my friend could play it, easier, but I mean, I get it, like, you're playing online with a bunch of people on like a giant map, you have to have a good PC, but it's still a criticism, So we're driving, and this is another part I don't like about the game, is that I'm so far behind, we're so far behind from other people that they can come and easily kill us. So it's like, honestly, it sucks. So up here is this guy online. He comes shooting at us. I mean, you can't do much on a motorcycle. We're part of a motorcycle club, so it's not like we could be in an armored car. I do some cool tricks. I kind of sweat on him. I actually didn't mean to do that. I thought I was going to crash into the mountain. But he's chasing us with a freaking armored car and guns. I'm kind of useless, kind of just dodging. Ethan can't shoot back at him because all he sees is blobs on his screen. But honestly, I'm still having fun, even though these guys are way more overpowered. You almost get airstriked. Ethan's doing as much as he can, flipping them off. It doesn't do too much. Yeah, I'm just trying to bob and weave and have unpredictable movements, but it's not enough. We get killed by the online players with freaking airplanes. So pretty much we're still trying to get the money. We weren't done with the mission yet. I'm getting airstrike from this guy. He misses. It's so unfair. But I mean, that's what I get for joining the game like 7 years later. I don't get why these guys would care to go for us, I mean, they gotta be really bored to go for like guys just trying to have $10,000. I try to shoot at this guy. I literally do no damage. My guns are like little splinters for him. So I pull out a Molotov cocktail. I thought that would do more if I could get in the cockpit. I miss because he hits me. But I have to go for the cash. I see it right there. That's right near us. Here comes another online player trying to shoot at me while I'm trying to rip this person out of the car. He's somehow missing me. I'm like such an open target. This car actually kind of does me well. I get turned the right way. I'm going the right way finally. He's behind me shooting at me. I'm just trying not to get killed by the airplane and that car. He actually comes up beside me and I throw a Molotov cocktail at him. At the same time he gets airstrikes, so at first I thought I actually did a cool move and actually thought I blew him up, but that's just the airplane above. I absolutely missed with that cocktail. And soon comes my fate. I think I can get away for a little bit more, but no. There's 2 planes on me, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it pretty much just comes to me running a few inches before getting killed. But Ethan's just getting spawn camped because he's just so laggy, that poor kid. I feel so bad for him. I wish he had a better computer. I keep getting killed. Also, the thing about this episode is I kind of, to make it less editing, I kind of just freestyle the voiceover. If you guys don't like that, I could put more effort into it, but honestly, I don't know how much more interesting my commentary could get. Honestly though, but this game is this game is good. It's a good game. Honestly, I'd rate it a 4 out of 5 stars because without all the, online people just killing you instantly, like, we're literally defenseless. We can't do anything. And then other than, the lag, you have to have a good computer. It's honestly a really good game. Like, it's enjoyable. I love the driving. It's a big map. There's so many fun missions to do. It's a great game. I'm saying that as I get killed. But here's the finally where I make it to there. I know this because I get on the motorcycle. I have to go find the money. But they leave me alone. I think they go because there's 2 bags of cash. They go to fight over the other bag of cash, which is literally like $5,000, which is pocket change for them. I don't know why they even care. I think it's more of like just bullying us. I missed the yellow dot completely. I was so confused where it was. I thought it would be a bigger yellow dot. I mean, honestly, that's another criticism. Like, if you could make it a little more clear, because some of us are kind of dumb. So I kind of run around this building for a while trying to find it. Takes me a second. Ethan's just getting killed. You can see in the chat. Poor guy. But I come around and I somehow still get the cash dropped off after getting killed like 10 times. So it wants me to steal cash back from the thief, but I look at the map and the cash is all the way across the map. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know why they just took it. They took it and just ran across the map. So I was like, yeah, there's no hope for that. So I try and go to help Ethan out, who's getting just bullied. I nick that guy, do a cool flip. And he's taking cover behind the truck. The police are too scared to go after him, so I'm going to help him out. I'm going to weed him out. Go on a chase. Poor Ethan, he's somehow staying alive. He's like, it's a crazy. I get stuck in this car because I wasn't looking where I was going. Ethan's still not dead, even though he's like defenseless. I come and ram the car, shooting right at him. And that's where he gets killed by Ethan. Ethan actually killed him. And we get in the car and we leave. We dip. Except that, yeah, that truck got in the way. Kind of funny, not gonna lie. Sometimes the glitches in this game are actually funny though. And so we see the money actually coming up to us. I think they're in a helicopter because I completely missed them. I see them coming up and they just like zoom right past us. I accidentally get stuck in the beach and then we get killed by some other guy down there, some online player. Yeah, it was a big mess. It was a funny mission. It was honestly, I get stuck under the car. It was a good time. I would recommend this game if you've never played it. Online, I mean, you don't even have to play online. Like, the campaign is even funny. After the mission is over, Ethan and I are just kind of hanging out. He's robbing a bank. I'm going to be his getaway driver. He takes a little bit to rob the bank. So then we both get 3 stars, and I have to wait for him while the cops are coming. I honestly don't know what took him so long. I'm waiting here forever that I finally decided to just leave him. And right when I decide to leave him, of course, he decides to come out of the building. And so I wait for him. He misses me. I back up right into him. This game's funny, man. Funny game. I decided to leave. The cops do really nothing to my car except they messed up like my tires, so like it kept trying to steer left. So I promise I'm not this bad at driving. I really like the driving mechanic. I kept running into things because my right tire wouldn't work that well. See, I run into this post up here, which usually I wouldn't do. I figured out I kind of have to oversteer with a right turn, but I dodged the cops. Instead of leaving Ethan behind, I decided I'm gonna go after him. I'm gonna go save him. Gotta juke out that cop car first. Get a little boost from behind. And we're schmoovin'. We're grooving. Tell Ethan I'm on my way back. He got killed by him, but he's still coming back. He's gonna be along with the ride. Run into a tree because my right tire doesn't work. Keep going. I don't know how the police don't cut up. The police are really bad in this game, but honestly, if they were too good, then that wouldn't be fun, you know. So we're coming up to Ethan. I don't know exactly where he is. I'm trying to look at my map. I thought he was down there. He's a little ahead. Cops don't catch up to me. You see, that's what I'm saying. The cops are a little too bad. Ethan pops out from over here. Comes out. Gets in, and we pull away, and thank you guys for watching.
Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.